So today I want to talk about tripods. Do you need a tripod if you want to document your motorcycle trips, right, and throw them up on YouTube? And the simple answer is no, you don't need it. It's not essential, but it does come in very handy. In the past, I carried this tripod with me on several trips. This is, believe it or not, the travel tripod from Manfrotto. But you can see it's still fairly good size, right? And it takes up quite a bit of room. And with a head like this, it is really designed to take your DSLR camera along with you. So if you're going to do that, again, then having something like this can be very helpful. However, over the last few years, I've gotten away from carrying a big camera like that. I shoot all of my video, like this talking head video that I'm doing. I do that with my phone. I also take all of my pictures, again, with my phone. It does a great job, and again, it takes up a lot less room. So over the last, I don't know, year or so, I've been carrying this tripod with me. All right, this is the Variety tripod from Kraft Geek. I did a review on it, like I said, a year or so ago, and I've been carrying this ever since, and this really works very well. Easy to use, very small, takes up not much room at all, lightweight, again, and versatile. And it allows me to carry a little head like this, right? A clamp for my phone and a place to mount a microphone. Again, all this comes apart and gets stuffed in little nooks and crannies in my saddlebags. Again, really easy to carry and very easy to use. Now this unit, the Variety tripod from Kraft Geek, runs for $54.99. Again, a pretty decent price, considering one of those things like Manfrotto can cost you upwards of $200, right, or more. Some of the tripods get pretty darn expensive. But now Kraft Geek has an even simpler unit, right, and it costs even less money than this. In fact, my phone's sitting on it right now, so let me switch this out. This tripod is the Just Touch and Go magnetic tripod for use with your phone. And what they mean by just touch and go is you just hit that button at the bottom and it opens up. So make sure it's not close to you. It opens up pretty quickly. The way that this tripod works is there's this magnetic plate here, and on the back of your camera you have this magnetic ring that you stick with double-sided tape, and then you just put it like that. Very easy. So, and this is where having a tripod comes in really handy. If I'm doing these kind of talking head things where I'm explaining something, well, then I don't have to worry about holding my phone up. So here's me using this as a selfie stick. And this allows me, of course, to move around like this, right, and keep myself in frame. In fact, there's this little Bluetooth button module that comes off like that. You can recharge it, and then you Bluetooth it to your phone, and then when you hit this button, it can take a picture or start recording. So let's talk pros and cons of this touch and go magnetic phone tripod. Of course, a pro is that it's very easy to use. Once you stick that magnet on the back of your phone, then bam, it works really easy. That's all you need to do. Another pro is, well, the price. It's a little bit cheaper than that Variety tripod. These retail for $49.99, and depending upon where you buy it, you can get discounts. In fact, if you want to buy it from their online store right now, in the description of this video, I'm going to have a 15% discount code that you can apply. So the cons are, one, you need that ring stuck on the back of your phone, right? So if that's going to bother you, then this probably isn't the tripod for you. You probably want to go with something like the Variety tripod. Now, in addition, that Variety tripod also is going to allow you to use a microphone, right? They have built-in cold shoe adapter so you can add things like microphones, whereas this little unit does not. This would rely on the internal microphone in your phone, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, right? It just means that you're going to have to adjust that sound volume in your editing program. So as I mentioned in the description of this video, there's going to be some links. There's a 15% discount code that you can apply at the Kraft Geek online store, or if you want, you can also purchase it from Amazon. I don't think that the discount code works on Amazon, but you can give it a try. All right, gang, that's it. Short and sweet. Just some easy to use tripods that you can carry on your trips, right, to help to document your trips. I know it makes my life just a little bit easier when I'm out there on the road. So keep safe and also keep squeezing your lemon.